You know, I was going to wait until February 28th for the season 17 premiere of the Penny Murphy Project, which just so coincide my birthday weekend, as my birthday's the next day, March 1st. But the shit that I am seeing, and I've been seeing since 2016, it showed its ass in 2020. The devil went home, took his ball, cried like a little bitch, and came up with a whole new game plan. We told y'all. We told y'all. We told y'all this was going to happen if he got reelected. We told y'all that the project existed, but you didn't listen. You didn't listen at all. Now, what you are seeing is 400 years of fighting, enslavement, rape, incest, murder, thievery, all of that's gone. And that shit bothers me. It bothers me a lot. Because y'all didn't learn shit. Period. In the last 9 years. That this man is a threat to national security of the United States of America. If you don't know, what I'm talking about, let me read this. This is Executive Order 11246, written by then President Lyndon B. Johnson on September 24th, 1965, prohibiting employment discrimination based on race, color, religion, and national origin by those organizations receiving federal contracts and subcontracts. In 1967, President Johnson amended the order to exclude sex on the list of attributes. Executive Order 11246 also requires federal contractors to take affirmative action to promote the full realization of equal opportunity for women and minorities. The Office of the Federal Contract Compliance Programs, OFCCP, under the Department of Labor, monitors this requirement for all federal contractors, including all UC campuses, and has developed regulations to which these contractors must adhere. And this motherfucker just revoked it. This is what you wanted. You didn't want the black woman whose parents were immigrants to be the president. You didn't want Joe Biden to be president for lies that you've heard from the dictator who is now running this country as a dictatorship, if you're not fucking paying attention to this shit. He wants to be Putin. He wants to be Kim Jong-un. He wants to be Castro. He wants to be a dictator. He doesn't want to be president. He wants to be a dictator, and he has such a vile, vindictive side that is a danger to all men and women and children of color and creed and sexual orientation. And y'all chose him to be your president. And the funny thing about this shit is that there were people like me telling you this shit was going to happen. But you didn't pay attention. Y'all been caught up in bullshit. Y'all are caught up in bullshit. You got group chats of women, young women, acting like 12-year-old schoolgirls, basically blasting out men that they have fucked around with in the city and all this other shit. You got these niggas going here posting nudes and shit. Like, stupid ass monkey behavior, buffoonery. Y'all pay attention more to that shit than what's really going on in your country right now. You got half of the fucking country frozen, cold as fuck, and you got the other half burning. It's fire and ice right now in this country. And that man is just warming up. He's warming up. And when he warms up, when the devil warms up hell, don't say we didn't tell you anything that you didn't already know, because we told you this was going to happen. We told you everything that he says, everything that he spews, that you believe is the truth. We told you that was a lie. One thing that we did not lie about is what you're seeing right now, or what you're not really paying attention to. You won't pay attention to it. So don't bitch and complain about it when it hits you. Because when it hits you, when it hits home, when it hits your family, when it hits your friends, when it hits your neighbors, your pastor, your best, when it hits home, you'll realize you've been played. Y'all been played like a PS5. This man is about to start a civil war in this country. He's also going to start a war with the rest of the world. Pay attention. Pay attention. Because I said this years ago, everything in this world trends every 12 seconds. The attention span of a goldfish is 12 seconds. Don't be a goldfish. Pay attention. Now, when everything really hits the fan, I'm going to ask you, now, do I have your attention? But you gotta pay attention first. This shit ain't over with. I'm just gonna kick back and watch the show and eat my popcorn. I'm Petty Murphy, and I approve this message.